have you ever felt a connection so profound it seemed to transcend ordinary human experience? A bond so intense it shook you to your very core? If so, you might have encountered what mystics and spiritual teachers call a twin flame connection. Still, beyond the initial magnetic attraction and intense emotions, there lies a deeper purpose to these extraordinary soul partnerships. The concept of twin flames has captivated human imagination since ancient times, appearing in various forms across different spiritual traditions and cultures. Unlike regular relationships or even soulmate connections, twin flames represent something far more profound. They are quite literally two halves of the same soul essence, separated at the dawn of creation and destined to find their way back to each other through countless lifetimes. But here's the fascinating part. These connections aren't just about romantic fulfillment or personal happiness. They serve a much greater cosmic purpose in the grand tapestry of human evolution. As we stand at the threshold of a major planetary shift in consciousness, twin flames are emerging in greater numbers than ever before, each pair carrying a unique mission for collective transformation. You see, when two twin flames come together, they don't just create a beautiful love story. They generate a powerful energetic field that affects the entire planet. Their journey of healing, growth, and eventual union serves as a template for the kind of unconditional love humanity is learning to embrace. They're like cosmic pioneers, clearing the path for a new way of relating and being. Throughout this reading, we'll explore the 5 fundamental purposes behind why twin flames exist and how their connection serves not just their own evolution, but the advancement of human consciousness as a whole. Whether you're currently experiencing a twin flame connection or simply curious about this fascinating phenomenon, understanding these purposes can provide valuable insights into the nature of divine love and our collective spiritual journey. So let's explore together why these extraordinary soul partnerships exist and what they mean for humanity's evolution. Imagine your soul as a diamond in the rough, waiting to reveal its true brilliance. That's exactly what happens when twin flames enter our lives. They become the master craftsmen of our spiritual transformation, cutting away layers of illusion to reveal our authentic selves. This isn't just another relationship. It's a cosmic wake-up call that shakes us to our very core. Twin flames act as spiritual mirrors, reflecting both our brightest light and deepest shadows with such clarity that it's impossible to look away. It's like having a front row seat to your own soul's evolution, complete with all the plot twists and character development of an epic spiritual journey. When you meet your twin flame, it's like looking into a spiritual mirror that reflects both your light and shadow aspects. As many spiritual teachers note, this mirroring effect isn't always comfortable, and honestly, it rarely is. And yet think of it as spiritual boot camp, where every trigger, every challenge, and every moment of discomfort serves a higher purpose in accelerating your evolution. The intense energy between twin flames creates a spiritual pressure cooker that catalyzes growth that might have taken multiple lifetimes to achieve otherwise. You might find yourself facing your deepest fears, confronting long-buried traumas, or questioning beliefs you've held since childhood. It's like having a spiritual personal trainer who knows exactly which muscles need strengthening, even when you'd rather skip that particular workout. What makes this catalyst so powerful is its inevitability. Unlike other relationships where we can hide parts of ourselves, twin flames have an uncanny ability to bring everything to the surface. They trigger our growth whether we're ready for it or not, acting as cosmic alarm clocks waking us up to our true potential. This transformative process isn't just about personal growth. It's about evolution on a soul level. Each breakthrough, each moment of healing, each step toward authenticity ripples out into the collective consciousness, contributing to humanity's overall spiritual evolution. You're not just changing yourself, you're helping to raise the vibrational frequency of the entire planet. And here's the beautiful paradox. While this journey can feel intensely personal and sometimes isolating, it's actually connecting us more deeply to the universal experience of human evolution. Every twin flame pair that embraces this catalytic process becomes a beacon of light, showing others what's possible when we dare to grow beyond our perceived limitations. Your twin flame connection is like a sacred invitation to become the highest version of yourself. Not because you're broken and need fixing, but because you're ready to shine even brighter. Picture the Earth as a vast network of energetic ley lines, like a spiritual internet waiting to be activated. Twin flames are like divine Wi-Fi routers, strategically placed across the globe to broadcast the highest frequency known to existence, unconditional love. When two twin flames unite in harmony, they don't just create a beautiful relationship. They become powerful transmitting stations for divine love energy that ripples throughout the collective consciousness. Think about dropping a single drop of pure essential oil into a bowl of water. Watch how it spreads, creating intricate patterns that eventually transform the entire surface. This is exactly what happens when twin flames come together in their highest alignment. Their unified field of pure love energy doesn't stay contained within their personal bubble. It expands outward, touching and transforming everyone in their vicinity. It's like they become walking, breathing lighthouses of love, unconsciously elevating the vibration of every space they enter. Ancient mystical traditions have long spoken of this phenomenon. As one spiritual teacher beautifully expressed, when two flames unite in sacred union, they create a third flame, one that illuminates the world. This isn't just poetic metaphor. Modern science is beginning to validate these concepts through studies in quantum entanglement and coherent heart fields. Research at the HeartMath Institute has shown that when people enter states of deep love and coherence, their heart's electromagnetic field can be measured up to several feet away from their bodies and can influence the heart rhythms of others nearby. But here's where it gets really fascinating. Twin flames don't just anchor love energy. They help establish new templates for human relationships based on unconditional love, rather than fear, need, or attachment. They become living examples of what's possible when we love without conditions, without expectations, without the ego's usual demands and limitations. Through their journey and eventual union, they help create energetic pathways that make it easier for others to access these higher states of love, consciousness. The twin flame phenomenon isn't just about personal happiness or finding the one. It's about participating in a grand cosmic plan to elevate Earth's vibrational frequency. Each harmonious twin flame pair becomes a node in what mystics call the crystalline grid, a network of light points that helps stabilize and distribute divine love energy throughout the planet. As more twin flames awaken and come into union, this grid becomes stronger, creating a more stable foundation for humanity's collective ascension. In essence, twin flames are cosmic love architects, helping to build the energetic infrastructure for a new Earth based on unconditional love. Their personal journey of healing and union serves the greater purpose of planetary evolution. Every step they take toward wholeness, every moment of genuine, unconditional love they share, contributes to the transformation of human consciousness from fear-based to love-based existence. And here's the most beautiful part. Whether consciously aware of it or not, every twin flame pair is participating in this grand cosmic dance of love anchoring. Their very existence serves as a reminder that love is the most powerful force in the universe, capable of transforming not just individual lives, but the very fabric of reality itself. Imagine living in a world where love has been neatly packaged into acceptable boxes, labeled with society's expectations, and tied with ribbons of cultural norms. Now, picture two souls who dare to color outside these lines, whose very connection challenges everything we've been taught about how love should look. This is the revolutionary aspect of twin flame relationships. They're cosmic rebels with a divine cause. You see, twin flames often appear in our lives in the most unexpected and socially inappropriate ways. Perhaps there's a significant age gap that raises eyebrows, or you come from vastly different cultural backgrounds that your families just can't understand. Maybe you meet when one or both of you are already in other relationships, or you live on opposite sides of the world. The universe seems to have a peculiar sense of humor in arranging these connections in ways that force us to question everything we've been conditioned to believe about love. Think of society's rules about relationships as a carefully constructed maze. Most people spend their lives navigating this maze, following the prescribed paths. But twin flames? They're like spiritual skydivers who drop right into the center, completely bypassing the walls that others consider unbreakable. As one spiritual teacher beautifully expressed, twin flames don't follow the rules of conventional relationships because they're here to write new ones. This breaking of social conditioning serves a profound purpose in challenging our deeply ingrained beliefs about what love should look like. Twin flames help dissolve the artificial boundaries that keep humanity separated. They demonstrate that true love transcends age, culture, religion, social status, and even timing. It's like they're cosmic architects designing new blueprints for how relationships can exist in the emerging age of consciousness. The discomfort this creates, both within ourselves and in our social circles, is actually part of the divine plan. Each twin flame pair that dares to love outside the lines creates energetic pathways for others to follow. They become living proof that love doesn't need to fit into society's predetermined boxes to be valid and meaningful. Their courage in facing social judgment and criticism helps clear the collective fear of being different, of choosing love over convention. But here's the really beautiful part. This breaking of conditioning isn't just about defying social norms for the sake of rebellion. It's about returning to love's purest form, stripping away the layers of social programming to reveal what love actually looks like when it's not confined by human-made rules. Twin flames remind us that love, in its truest essence, knows no boundaries, follows no rule book, and answers to no authority other than the divine orchestration of the universe itself. And as they navigate these uncharted waters, twin flames become way showers for a new paradigm of relationships, one based on soul recognition rather than social approval, on authentic connection rather than conventional compatibility. They're helping to usher in an era where love is measured not by how well it fits into society's expectations, but by how truly it reflects the divine truth of our souls. Imagine your family tree as an ancient tapestry woven with threads of both light and shadow. Some threads carry the weight of unresolved pain, fear, and trauma passed down through generations, like dark knots that affect every new pattern trying to emerge. This is where twin flames step into their profound role as cosmic healers, carrying within them the divine blueprint for transforming not just their own wounds, but the deep-seated trauma embedded in their ancestral lineages. Think about it. It's no coincidence that twin flames often incarnate into challenging family situations. They're like spiritual surgeons, specially equipped with the energetic tools needed to perform deep healing work at the DNA level. When twin flames engage in their personal healing journey, they're actually accessing a quantum field of transformation that reaches both backward and forward through time, touching the lives of their ancestors and future generations simultaneously. The wounds of our ancestors become the gardens we tend, as one spiritual teacher beautifully expressed. This profound truth reveals why twin flames often experience such intense triggers and emotional challenges early in life. These experiences aren't random. They're carefully orchestrated opportunities to bring ancient wounds to the surface where they can finally be acknowledged, loved, and released. The healing process works like a spiritual chain reaction. As one twin flame begins to heal their personal wounds, they automatically create energetic openings for their counterpart to access and heal similar patterns in their own lineage. It's like they're holding up mirrors, not just to each other, but to entire generations of unresolved pain and trauma. Through their combined healing journey, they help clear the karmic debris that has accumulated in their family lines over centuries. What makes this healing especially powerful is that it operates beyond the constraints of linear time. When twin flames engage in conscious healing work, they create what mystics call a quantum healing field that affects both past and future generations simultaneously. This is why you might suddenly feel inexplicable shifts in family dynamics or witness unexpected healing in family members who aren't directly involved in your spiritual work. The beauty of this process lies in its ripple effect. Each piece of generational trauma that twin flames transmute creates new possibilities for healing across the collective human family. They become living bridges between the old paradigm of inherited trauma and the new paradigm of conscious healing and evolution. Their journey isn't just about personal healing, it's about breaking ancient cycles of pain and creating new templates of wholeness for humanity. Remember, you didn't choose your family line by accident. If you are experiencing a twin flame connection, trust that you and your counterpart came equipped with exactly the right energetic tools to heal the specific patterns in your ancestral lines. Your challenges aren't punishments. They're invitations to participate in one of the most profound healing missions available to souls in human form. Picture Earth as a vast crystalline grid waiting to be illuminated by points of awakened consciousness. Twin flames aren't just here for their own journey. They're cosmic light workers participating in one of the most ambitious spiritual projects in human history, the collective awakening of planetary consciousness. Like nodes in a divine internet, each harmonious twin flame connection adds another point of light to this sacred network, creating what mystics call the crystalline grid of awakened consciousness. Think about how a single candle can illuminate a dark room. Now imagine thousands of twin flame pairs across the globe, each radiating the pure frequency of divine love. As these pairs awaken and come into harmony, they create what spiritual scientists call coherent fields of consciousness, powerful energetic vortexes that help raise the overall vibrational frequency of Earth. It's like we're all participating in a grand cosmic symphony, with each twin flame pair contributing their unique note to create a magnificent harmony of awakened consciousness. When two twin flames unite in their highest alignment, they become cosmic transmitters of divine love. This isn't just poetic metaphor. Research at institutes like HeartMath has shown that humans in states of deep love and coherence create measurable electromagnetic fields that can influence others around them. Now multiply that effect by thousands of awakened twin flame pairs across the planet. The timing of this massive twin flame awakening isn't random. We're living through what many spiritual traditions have called the Great Shift or the Golden Age. Twin flames are emerging in unprecedented numbers because they're needed now more than ever. They're like spiritual emergency response teams activated during this crucial period to help humanity make the transition from fear-based 3D consciousness to love-based 5D awareness. But here's what makes this cosmic mission truly extraordinary. It's not just about individual awakening. Each twin flame pair that reaches harmony creates a kind of energetic blueprint that makes it easier for others to follow. They become living examples of what's possible when we embrace our highest potential for love and consciousness. It's like they're creating energetic pathways through the collective consciousness, making it easier for humanity as a whole to evolve. The profound truth is that twin flames aren't just here for a beautiful love story. They're here to help birth a new era of human consciousness. Every step they take toward union, every piece of shadow they integrate, every moment of unconditional love they embody contributes to the elevation of the entire planet. They're cosmic architects, helping to build the energetic infrastructure for a new Earth based on love, unity, and higher consciousness. Remember, while this might sound like an overwhelming responsibility, the most powerful thing twin flames can do is simply focus on their own journey of awakening and union. As they heal themselves, they heal the world. As they love themselves, they help others remember how to love. In this way, they become living bridges between the old paradigm of separation and the new paradigm of unity consciousness. And isn't that the most beautiful mission of all? Understanding why we have twin flames opens up a remarkable vista of spiritual and personal growth possibilities that extends far beyond individual relationships. As we've explored, these divine connections serve multiple profound purposes in both our individual and collective evolution. At its core, the twin flame phenomenon represents humanity's journey toward higher consciousness and unconditional love. These connections aren't just about finding romantic fulfillment. They're cosmic catalysts designed to accelerate our spiritual growth and contribute to the planet's overall vibrational elevation. Remember, whether you're currently experiencing a twin flame connection or not, understanding this phenomenon helps us appreciate the bigger picture of human spiritual evolution. We're all part of an intricate divine plan, with twin flames playing a crucial role as way showers and light anchors for the new era of consciousness that's unfolding